My name is Rana Azzoubi. Yes, I write children's books. I published two books. One is called Through a Mud Wall, and the other one is Million Star Hotel. They're both for children aged between 8 and 12. They cover, both books are, they have Arab heroes, and it's about, the story happens in Jordan. The Arab kids and the adventure, they go on adventures, and they're all set against a Jordanian landscape. All the books. It was very odd because I've never thought of writing, and I felt like I have a story in me, and I sat in front of a computer, and it all came out. And it was my first experience. And it was, thank God, it was very successful. Kids loved it, especially Jordanian kids and foreign kids, because they could really, especially foreign kids from Arab origins, because they could relate to these stories, and they have Arabic names and Arabic places and food and the habits and culture, so they could relate to these things, and they loved them. And so, and then I wrote another one 2 years later. Well, the second book, I struggled more with it because I had learned more, so I had to do it better, in a better way, and I actually threw half of it away, and then I started over again until I got the story that I wanted. I would like everybody to be able to read it, and that's why my stories they appeal to different nationalities, kids from different nationalities, different origins. My book is being sold in Egypt and in Lebanon, and then online to the rest of the world, and as well as in Jordan. The idea of writing to these children at this young age, these early readers, is to have them relate to kids in my culture, have them relate to my kids. Think that these are the same. Relate to them. They do the same things. They play the same way. They go on an adventure, and once they relate to people from different places relate to each other, and then you start creating an understanding. That's when you start bridging the gap that really is getting bigger and bigger, unfortunately. My kid is a great reader, the eldest one, and he was the first critic on my books. He's always the first critic on my books, and he would tell me, he would give me good advice, like, why is this character so evil? You didn't give us a good reason to hate it so much, or this doesn't make sense, and why did he do that, and why did the kid? So he does give me good advice. For me, the best thing was actually setting a time in the mornings when I would sit in front of my laptop and just work, and that hour or 2 hours would be help me continue and finish it up, because if you write one page a day, you can write a 360 page book. Reading helps a lot because you enrich your vocabulary, your imagination, you start getting different ideas. And actually taking a pen and a paper everywhere I go helps, because whenever an idea comes to me, I just write it down, and they usually different stories spring out from it.